I'm visible to you. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, you are. I can hear you now.
So let's start the session. Keep your back, neck straight, align, relax your body, and gently close your eyes. Go into your asana and correct your alignment. How's your back, your neck, your shoulder? Now, take a deep, prolonged inhalation, deep, prolonged exhalation. Inhale and exhale. Now, prepare yourself for the 3-time chanting along with Shanti. Take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation for the Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibration and sensation. Join your both palms. Rub your palms. Place on your cheeks. Again, rub your palms. Place your neck, entire body, Last time, rub your palm. Place on your eyes. Feel the warmness. Very slowly while thinking, looking at your palm, gently open up your eyes with a great smile. Shanti. So, uh, we talked about in previous session about the mindfulness walk. So today is the discussion time. So Rekha, have you did the practice of the mindfulness walk?
Yeah, I tried to, but my daughter joined in between. I just tried inside just outside my house. We do. There is not much sand here, but there are grass. There is grass, so grass should be enough, isn't it?
Yeah, Rekha, I talked about it. You can walk on the barefoot on the grass. Grass is very good. Even I explained that how when you're walking on the grass, what kind of benefit you will get. You you were in the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even if you don't get the grass and or beach side, because most of the people are not living on these natural side, coastal area. But if you're living in the city, there's not much place. So I talked about also the terrace, how you're gonna utilize the terrace. Remember how you're gonna put the water on the terrace and then you're gonna walk barefoot.
Oh, okay. I just missed it. I think terrace. Yeah, I remember now.
So I explained everything that if you don't get anything, so what you gonna do? Even you can walk in your, the area, the garden. Even every city, having the garden area, park. You would be having city park, so you can go there and walk. So you have to take the initiative in order to learn the technique because if you're not practicing, it's very difficult to understand the concept and it would be difficult for you to teach, and impart these things to your students. So until unless you're not practicing, don't teach anything that I gonna suggest. Otherwise, you're gonna misguided your student, and that would be more harmful. Okay. First, you're gonna practice and discuss with your teacher, and then if everything is fine, then teach your students. Clear, Rekha?
Okay.
Okay. So again, do this practice. I think today or tomorrow you have the time, and tomorrow I'll ask you again. But I think tomorrow maybe I'll take the off. I'm not feeling well. So tomorrow maybe I'll take the off. So day after tomorrow I'll keep the class.
Okay.
And
You
then
okay?
I'll ask you how
Okay.
the girl's problem. I'm feeling a little bit. Yeah. So again, I'm repeating what you need to do. If you don't have grass, sand, beach, go on the terrace, walk barefoot, and conscious about each and every step. Okay, and then we're gonna discuss about it. Katrina, have you practiced the mindfulness?
I like nothing more than getting outside on bare feet. It's like my favorite pastime. I don't like shoes. So, but it's just spring's just started here. We've just come out of winter and it rained. So I waited until this afternoon and the grass was still quite wet. So it was really refreshing. Yeah. I live in the country. So I live on a farm.
Oh,
yeah. And
lovely.
we're near the beach, so I do it all the time, and it's something that's it soothes me if I'm just there's no one around, it's just me, and I can just feel whatever's under my feet, whether it's the sand, the grass, and I like to be in the nature. So it's just, for me, it's really connecting. So it's, yeah, the first for the season of bare feet for me, it was just great. Just, yeah, really, really, it's a good start to spring for me after winter and being in gumboots.
So, it's a very, very quickly you connected. But yes, if you're living in the cold environment, it would be very difficult for walking barefoot. So that time you can walk only if too much cold outside or snow outside. You can do one thing. You can walk in your room where temperature is the ground floor. Okay, not the top floor. Go ground floor. Use the ground floor. Keep the space at your in your room. Create little bit space, and then walk barefoot. That also you can do it. And
Yeah.
just feel the touch, it's just about the touch, how you touch the ground, how your feet are touching the ground, and how you observing that touch, right? And you become more
Yeah.
conscious about that touch. That's all about the meditation. So you're developing, we have the five senses. We did the practice of the speaking sense, hearing sense, right? And we
Yeah.
also did the practice of the sight one, but we never did any practice which connected you more towards the touch sense. So this is the more you connected with the touch sense when the moment you walk, and that's improving that sense, the touch, the feeling, uh, just by walking in the nature or walking in your garden or the terrace and these things. You would be feel quite connected with the surrounding. So
Yeah.
I hope this would
Yeah.
be a good experience for you, Katrina. And because I have given you the assignment also, so I hope all you are started doing the practice, doing your assignment as well, choosing the fourth practice, and among four practice, I mean top four practice of your writing about the technique and the benefits and everything, and among them, which meditation you like most and which you want to teach, and how why you want to teach that kind of meditation. Okay, that's you're gonna answer. That is all you have to submit. Any doubt, any questions you want me to answer you, and anything till now, uh, Jyoti, whatever you want me to ask related to the meditation, please ask.
Uh, you know, um, uh, there is somebody like I know, like who is like a child who has got autism, some spectrum of autism, mainly like relating to anxiety and some digestive problem. So when he got anxiety, but he's too small, so when you say like to breathe, he won't be able to do that. He won't take that technique. But if you tell like something to say, then he might try to say. So is there a mantra or something for him to repeat so that he can calm down instead of like breathing technique?
Okay, so autism, there is a level of the autism. First, we need to figure out what level he is having it and how old he is or she is.
Five.
5. So, if he started speaking or hearing, he is able to speak or he is able to hear
Yeah,
the things.
little bit. It's like tiny, like tiny, like one word, come,
One
go.
word.
That
Okay, okay. So, om he can do like ah. So he can
should be able
pronounce
to.
the ah. Yeah. So you can just give them the alphabet like vowels. That is the sound of chanting which we did.
Um, oh,
Yes.
chanting. Okay.
Ah, Just make them so you can not saying them. Okay. Not like that. Just tell them. Okay, pronounce ah, So like this, he is able to work on this vocal cord. So he's able to work on the vocal cord, and vocal cord would be vibrated fit. Then later on, second, after 1 week, just see how he's, start pronouncing ooh, mm. If he's even one time, even 1 week, you just teach him, make the sound like this, okay, and then make him to sit first. If he not able to
Sit.
sit, okay, by the time, yeah, sit. If
Okay.
he's not able to sit, because children are very difficult to, make them to sit. So what you can do, place the any, oo, sound at the background, and make him to say that he should able to make it loud, like this. He has to chant along with this, the background music, okay.
Okay.
It's available on the YouTube. You can find out chanting. So if he's not able to sit, then okay, no matter he's standing or something, even if he's not able to pronounce it, if he's having that listening, he's able to listen. If he's
Okay.
listening or hearing sense is working, because most of the people, those who are having the autism, their hearing sense is also disabled a little bit. If he's able to listen, so play the sound and in the background. So even vibration at least start, you creating in the environment. And even any mantras you can play at the background. He's playing, he's sleeping or something like that. He's able to grasp that mantra, and make sure you should use certain words which is uh, he is able to, pronounce it. So mantras chanting basically, especially the chanting, is basically working on the sound, and it's very easy to pronounce by deaf and the dumb also, kids, right? If
Yeah.
kids are disabled from the hearing and the speaking, that's also, they can still pronounce ma. So that meditation you can teach him. It will take time, because autism, these kids, they take time to grasp it, to understand it. Even 5 year kid is sufficient. His mind is capable to absorb everything. But if it's autism, we have to figure out where his focus, because he is focused on the one other thing. Maybe he's not focused on you when you are speaking to him, right?
Yeah.
So you have to shift his focus. It will take time to divert his mind towards these things, but gradually and slowly and eventually he he will, able to come out from this problem. Yoga is very good, for the autism kids, along with the, speech therapy. Uh, are you looking for the speech therapist also?
Yes.
Okay, so he's going under the treatment. That's great. Along with that, play this meditation and the yoga. It will help him. And one Shambhavi, just play with the kid and say, do the ah, take it out the tongue, and this Shim Garjana, tongue, take it out, and then loudly, like this. So
Okay.
while playing, if he's doing this, it's giving the vibration to this throat area, and it's very good for the, um, you know, working on the mind, and working on his brain area. It also
Okay.
working on the autonomic nervous system and sympathetic and parasympathetic system also. Whenever he gets angry, just make him to do this thing. Okay, so sitting normally, and then start playing him, divert his mind. Okay, let's do this thing. So take it out the tongue and just make it loud sound.
Okay.
Like this.
Yeah.
Show me, Rekha. Have you learned it? Show me how you're gonna teach him.
A minute. Ah.
No, no. Don't make sound from here. Sound should be coming here. Like this. It should be loud. Yes. Too much. Could you feel the vibration here? It's not like this. Okay. It should be. It's like Garjana, roar. how roar like a lion, how lion roars. So this is the 𝐴𝐴𝐺𝐴, which is very helpful for especially people who are, cannot able to speak or one word they are speaking. So give them, these areas would be stimulated, and then slowly and gradually it helps them to, speak and start speaking the words gradually. You can so while playing, he's not able to practice the use. So while
This
playing, just make
ah,
him do.
this
Yes.
is that the part of Om chanting or just a different form? This different form?
No, it is a part of Akkad. This one or the
Yeah.
Akkad chanting you're talking.
This one. Ah,
Oh, this is the 𝐴𝐴𝐺𝐴. Okay, 𝐴𝐴𝐺𝐴. This is the asana. We sit on the lion posture and then we do, but don't introduce the lion posture. Just make him practice this slowly, gradually. While playing, he's practicing the yoga, and then slowly, gradually, his mind little bit uh, stabilize, and then he's able to sit and then practice proper yoga. But try to give them small, small, asana, and this is basically working on the stimulation of the thyroid glands and the throat vocal cords.
okay.
So it's very helpful for the kids who is having the autism, and it's working on his brain. Then, yeah, our sound, arm chanting play daily morning meeting is his room around him, create the vibration of arm chanting. Even 24 into 7, you can play it at your home or that area. So he, maybe not all the time he's listening, but if few minutes he's diverting his mind and he's able to listen, so he's gonna grasp the vibration. Are you understanding? All the time he's just wandering mind. So if he's diverting it, so few minutes, maybe he's able to concentrate. So play 24 into 7 that arm chanting. Okay.
Om chanting, you need to play, and once in a while, you need to do that Simha Garjan.
Yeah, 𝐴𝐴𝐺𝐴, and whenever he's like many times he can do like once, twice, or thrice. Whenever he's ready, he's listening. You just make him do this thing. If he's playing something and busy in something, he's not listening, then leave it. But don't force him. But try to be with lots of love, affection. Whenever he's ready to listen to you, then make him to do practice this thing. Okay,
And
and
once in
this
a
will
while,
also take it's also take it out his anger and frustration. Sometimes autism kids they become very angry towards so many things. So whenever he gets angry, okay, let's do this thing, take out your anger. So if he's able to do this thing, anger would be coming out through this, while he's making the roar like a king, roar like a lion. So
okay.
that's also good.
And after that, you can teach meditation as well.
Yes, yes,
Can we
exactly.
just
So
tell
just
Om instead of
if he's able to pronounce Om, then you can also make him to practice this thing.
Sometimes, like when we go for walks, that's when he get more anxiety because it's something new and lots of people around. So that's when he get really anxious. So that's the time when he need like more like, something to calm him down. So is there any mantra we can use while walking?
Exactly. So put the earbud in his ear and tell him to listen this thing, and he's memorizing those words, those sounds, right?
Okay.
So autism kids, their mind is very sharp, their mind is very focused. But in order to figure out where they are having the focus is very difficult. So if you're looking for the therapist, I think therapist gonna find out where he's into the painting or something like that. He, they are very much into the creativity. So you have to figure out the way they have to channelize their emotions. So chanting is this is the one way out. So they can, channelize their energy in this direction. But yes, other things like painting, drawing, this gonna also help them to, calm down themselves. So even playing in with the nature, take him to the barefoot walk, and also do the mud therapy. Tell him to play in the mud. मिट्टी के साथ खेलना, नदी में नहाना. These are the very small things, but its nature is healing. They feel more connected when they are having nature ambience. So I think these kind of kids should be living during nature time. Like you have to change the climate completely. And I think if it's okay, send them to. I think their parents should be moved towards the nature. They require it. So he able to listen the birds, chipping the birds, water, and he able to
He's
connect
really
himself.
interested in birds and water and
Yes,
vehicles
yes,
and
yes.
sounds.
They they feel more connected towards the sound rather being in towards the words. Words create lots of confusion. They are having very simple, way of communication, and they don't require much words. Words are complicated. Sounds are very easy. So they, in their mind, they have the, simple things in their mind, simple way of living. They are assuming it. We make them complicated. And when they are not able to adjust, we call them disease, autism. But actually, we are sick. They are, they are okay. Okay, if you see see the perspective of the nature, you don't require words for communication. You don't require much words. You require one or two words. That's it. Food, okay, food. You will get water. You get the water. Simple, and you don't require much talking. So don't teach him to become complicated. You have to adopt his way of living, and believe me, his way of living is far better than us. He's basically living the simple life. But today modern doctors doesn't understand these things. We really want them to make complicate all the complication whatever going on to adopt it, but it's not required to live happily. They're more happy when the ambience in the nature, but they become anxious when things are complicated around them because they feel the vibration quickly. They're more sensitive towards how you're reacting, how your body language, and how's your vibration. They are more able to catch those vibrations. It's like animal, you know loyal, honest, and very sensitive. So you have to take the different approach to go along with these kind of people. Nothing is wrong with them, but this is only one thing. They are not fit for the complicated society. That is the only thing. They are living more simple way, and they are more sharp, more focused, more intelligent than us. That is true. Science are proving these things. But yes, so you have to change your perception rather than forcing them to adopt our society pre-exist notion. Let them live in the way, but yes, divert his energy towards the yoga. Yoga give his showing the right path where he has to go towards the silence. Is the best thing. If he's going, it's best. It's best for them the yoga, because yoga is teaching you isolation, silence, and going in the embracing the nature. So this is perfect for them. It's it's the way they are living. Yoga is perfectly blending with them. Okay, so they're gonna find out how they're gonna cope up with the rest of the things. So don't worry
So,
about it. But
so how long we need to, after introducing this, how long we need to check, like, is there any progress for, like, how long it takes for us to check?
you will come to know. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It
And also
it depends.
he got some digestive problems. Some elements he's not absorbing some elements, so it needs to be replaced like chemically. So is there anything which can increase his absorption of the elements into his body?
She's quite small. We cannot bring so many things to her. But I talked about it. The absorption of the body is depend on the mental, problems also. The way she's eating, the way how she's looking for the food, like how she loves the food when she's having the meal. She loving it.
Yeah, he really likes the food and he just eat straight away, just finish it in no time. Yeah.
Okay.
Food
So
normally is okay.
try to teach her to connect
Him.
herself with the food. Yeah, slowly, easily, very small bites she have to take it and enjoying each and every bite. That's gonna change the absorption of the body. Body gonna absorb when she's paying fully attention towards her meal. If she's not paying attention, body would not be able to absorb no matter what you gonna do. And before, okay, right now she's quite small. Even I cannot introduce the asana. Maybe she will do or she will not able to do. Okay, but 10 to 12 times, just tell her take deep and slow, deep prolonged sleep and longer breath, deep inhalation and slow exhalation. Okay, this you can teach at least 20 times, and then she have her meal. Varieties of the food should be given to her and give her lots of liquid basis things. So like I talked about in the therapy class also that fruit juice should be given to the digestive issues. If there is an absorption issue, fruit food fruit juice would be absorbed by your body. But seasonal fruit juice, how you gonna make it with the handmade machine. It's like when you are taking out the fruit juice with the handmade machine.
Fruit
It's
juice.
not fruit juice
Fruit juice.
like take it out the juice from the fruits and use the machine that would be it's not the grinding or juicer grinder. These things should not be used. The hand one, which you take it out very slowly, that machine you have to use that equipment because that's gonna preserve all the nutrition of the juice and
Any particular
sipping
fruit?
it in ah
Any particular
pomegranate
fruit?
is good. Pomegranate is good. Pomegranate and pineapple juice is good. Just see how her body reacts. Pineapple is good for the digestion. Pomegranate is good for digestion. Chiku is also good. Chiku she can have peel the skin and then she can have directly. And banana is also good for the digestion. Just see she doesn't feel the bloating after having the banana. You have to observe how she reacts towards each and every food. Okay. So, any doubt?
Thank you
Any
so
other
much
doubt?
for that.
Okay. Welcome, dear. Welcome. Any other doubts related to the meditation class? We did the therapy class though.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
When I was trying to do meditation, like, when you're chanting a mantra, is trying to chant the mantra and closing the eyes and hands and everything, then mind goes somewhere else. And you're chanting the mantra wherever if mind is there, like calculating some other things and everywhere. So then when sometimes you finish chanting, then only you realize, oh, actually you are watching a movie somewhere. So
yeah, it's normal, dear. It's gonna happen lots of time. It's happen. It's normal because you're training your mind. I keep telling you, it will take time and to reach to the meditative state. But yes, you have to struggle a little bit, bring your mind back. Then it's gonna go and start running and again bring your mind back. So you have to put the effort while doing the concentration. But there's a one point when you reach, then eventually you're gonna reach to the meditative state. But for that you require more meditation. You require more meditation. Okay, meditation gonna bring tremendous change, but people think that 15 minutes, even 15 minutes is sufficient. But if you fully focus, but 15 minutes only few seconds you are concentrating, and rest of the time mind is wandering here and there. So at least 1 hour set, then 1 hour 5 minutes you are concentrating. 1 hour if you're sitting, 5 minutes your mind is concentrating. So to give the concentration 5 minutes, you have to sit for 1 hour. So eventually, even you have to increase the time. More you sit, more you are able to concentrate, and you're increasing the time of the concentration. And then eventually you go to that stage where you are doing meditative. You reach to the meditative state. Clear?
one.
Okay. So our syllabus is fully completed. right? All the meditation we have covered. Uh, so tomorrow we don't have class. I'll take the off. Day after tomorrow, if you have queries, so you can join the session and you can ask anything, whatever, even if you're doing the research over the meditation. If you have any queries related to that, you can ask. Okay. Clear, Katrina?
Yep, that's clear. Thank you.
Okay. So don't worry about it. I'm always there. Any doubt, anything you are having it while practicing, even when you am not session is not going on, even 3 months you are having the classes. So anytime, any point of time, you can come to the class and you can ask. So even the classes started again from the first date of the every month, and then same course gonna repeat. If something is miss out, you can again join the session and you can complete your session from the starting. Okay, so don't worry about it. Everything would be is available for you guys. Okay, but
Thank you.
the key point is whatever you learn, practice. Keep practicing. This is the only key. If you're not practicing, you won't get anything. It's just another certification you will get. So many certifications you are having and nothing, you're not using it. Not you're not able to utilize it. So at least don't do this thing with the yoga. Yoga is so wonderful, which bring the complete transformation within you and the surrounding. So you are blessed that you learn this technique and this method and this science, the yoga science. And if you implement, you will see the complete change within you. So practice and practice and practice. Okay. So let's end the session with the one time Om and Shanti Shanti. Coming to the sitting posture, keep your back, neck straight, aligned, relax, gently close your eyes and take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Inhale and exhale. Now, 3 times Om along with Shanti. Inhale for the Om. 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 Feel the vibration, sensation. Join your both palms, rub your palms, place on your eyes, very slowly while thinking, looking at your palm. Gently open up your eyes and say Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Bless you guys. Mangal ho. Keep practicing, keep motivating each other. Bless you. Bye bye.
Namaste. Bye.
Namaste.